Hey folks, this is Shomo and I have built OnlyTrends. OnlyTrends is a one-stop platform to find publicly available reports, find AI curated trends for each of them, and a friendly AI chatbot that helps you pass through all the noise and find actionable insights and investment ideas. You can dig into trends from specific reports or dive headfirst into the entire knowledge pool itself. So just going through this whole website right now that I've built. So you can see OnlyTrends basically contains tagged reports under these categories of finance, technology, crypto, AI. You can actually go to reports and you will see all the reports available together. And you can say, for example, also go to each of these individual reports where you can see the report itself, the top trends from each of these reports. These are generated using AI. And you can also see a AI chatbot that is available for you to chat with exclusively this report. And at the same time, if you go to chat with AI, then you can find out a chatbot that you can use to chat with all the entire repository of reports. Apart from that, there's also the feature of uploading a report. So here you can see there's a feature to upload a report. So, so initially, even before starting to discuss about this whole thing, I just want to first go through the architecture of this product. So here you can see inside my GitHub, I've actually created an architecture diagram which helps you understand how it works. So there are two parts to the whole thing. One is uploading the reports and the processing pipeline, and the second part is chatting with the reports. So for uploading the reports, you can see the client makes a request to the backend. The backend initially saves. So basically, you can see here we have all these fields. I've pre-filled a few of them. I'll just upload this and show you how the whole thing works. So basically, initially the client makes a request. It saves the data to the backend. The backend saves the metadata, and then it is triggering a Databricks workflow. So the Databricks workflow basically starts a job inside the Databricks environment. It starts a cluster. It then triggers a few IPython notebooks. Each of these IPython notebooks basically ingests the file, creates embeddings, and saves them in the vector store that is already hosted in Databricks. And it basically makes the embeddings using the DBRX BG model. And then after that, it uses the Databricks served Llama 70B model for basically extracting the trends from each of these reports. And then these trends are then sent back to our backend and it is then saved on a database. So this is one architecture. And the second architecture is basically chatting with the reports where the client makes a request to backend gets the embedding information from the vector store that has been created in the DBRX BG. And then basically the Databricks served 7 Llama 70B model is used for chatting with the reports. So I'll just now go through how the thing looks like. So basically you can see we have an OnlyTrends database inside which we have the PDF report store, the index created. And this is basically the workflow that we have created, which looks something along the lines of basically whenever this workbook is hit, it basically triggers this OnlyTrends main notebook. So if you see here, the OnlyTrends main notebook is nothing but this. So if I just click on this, it will basically redirect to this file itself. So these are basically the same file. So here you can see nothing much. So basically this is just the processing pipeline. So basically this is the same file. Basically this is the same thing. So basically, first there's a config file which basically has some uh, information, and it also takes the URL from the API triggered from the API that triggers the PDF processing pipeline. It basically takes the URL, then it is configured and used on the init, and then the init is called inside the main. So basically, the main pipeline is used to basically create the embeddings and find out some upcoming trends. And basically, the trends look somewhat like this, and then the trends are basically sent to our backend. So I'll just show you a few steps. So basically I'll just go here. So you can see we can upload a report, step one. So this is nothing but this report, the live trends report, which is getting uploaded. Then the step two is basically, let's go to this report. So basically this report is one that we have created previously. And this is already processed since the processing pipeline takes time. So this is already processed. So here we can ask, tell me some top tech trends. And basically the AI will take some time to respond back. And this is basically the the Databricks of model. So yeah, this is some of the trends. And we can also ask if like investing in NVIDIA is a good idea. So I'll just pause here. I'll just create a second video. So I'm just creating a second video. So this is where we stopped the last time. So here we can ask is investing in Nvidia a good idea? So I'll just hide this for a moment. Da-da-da. It basically asks the backend. So basically it says Nvidia is a leading company, so maybe investing always carries risk, but at the same time, like Nvidia is the leading company, so maybe investing in this is a good idea. So this is one thing, and then again, chatting with the whole AI bot basically brings up more trends. So if we ask, tell me top tech and finance trends of 2024. So it will again bring up. So it will basically process the entire database that we have of all the reports and basically give you all the information.